So a couple weeks ago, the restaurant Cracker Barrel announced that they were going to ditch their old iconic logo and replace it with a kind of slick, new, flat, InDesign looking thing. Immediately after this announcement came through, there was universal outrage across the board. The Cracker Barrel stock lost almost $100 million in value. They decided to listen to fans and bring back the old sign. And this was such a big deal that even the President of the United States himself came out and made a statement about it. So as the story comes to a close, all I can think to myself is, where the hell have you people been? For the last decade and a half, it's always bothered me that Cracker Barrel is consistently getting a little bit worse every single goddamn year. But for some reason, it's one of those things where if you try and talk to people about this, specifically on the internet, they think you're joking. Cracker Barrel used to be the shit. Cracker Barrel made me look forward to meeting up with your third uncle that you had to go and meet for some reason. So here are my top reasons that Cracker Barrel has gotten considerably worse in the last 2 decades. Number 1, the store is a little bit crummier. Suddenly, everything they're selling is just crap you can buy at Target. One time I went and they were selling Fortnite action figures. The food gets worse every single year. You know the episode of SpongeBob where the machine takes over the Krusty Krab and it starts making those paper mache patties? That's what Cracker Barrel food is now. When I was spending time with my parents, they used to DoorDash it a lot, and it would always tick me off because DoorDashed Cracker Barrel is inedible. And my final reason that Cracker Barrel is significantly worse than it used to be, they got rid of the root beer mugs. Back in the day, they had this thing where if you ordered root beer, they would bring out the bottle, it'd be an old-timey bottle of root beer, it'd be cold, and they'd bring you chilled mugs. I think that was my favorite thing about Cracker Barrel. That's what I associated with Cracker Barrel. And in 2018 or 2019, they said, we stopped doing that. And to this day, they have not brought back the chilled mugs. It makes me mad every time I think about it. And I'm not joking, I'm not doing a bit. That should have been the thing that lost them $100 million. And the fact that I've been sitting here for goddamn 6 or 7 years being pissed off about this all by my lonesome, while everyone else acts like it's not a big deal that they got rid of the goddamn chilled mugs at Cracker Barrel when you order your goddamn old-timey root beer, it drives me insane. And yeah, I guess that's the thing. I want the Cracker Barrel stock to go down again, and it does not need to come back up until they've brought back the goddamn chilled mugs with the root beer. But for those of you who walked in late,